Let's talk about your brain. I mean, really talk about it. We're going to dive into the hidden potential that's sitting right inside your head. We'll look at how you can actually become the architect of your own mind using some simple, science-backed tools to, upgrade your thinking. Ready? Let's get into it.
Okay, first up, a number that sounds like it's straight out of science fiction. Get this. Scientists estimate that the human brain can hold over 100,000 gigabytes of information. To put that into perspective, that's way more storage than even the most powerful laptop you can buy. It's just a staggering amount of space.
But here's the kicker, the part that really changes everything. Unlike your phone, which is always bugging you about running out of space, your brain is totally different. Because of its unique structure, it never ever fills up. Its potential is, for all practical purposes, limitless. So, the big question is, how do we actually start using all that incredible power? Well, that's what we're here for. We're going to walk through 5 simple, totally doable mind-hacking secrets. Think of this as your personal toolkit for unlocking all that potential we were just talking about. Secret number 1 is a big one. It's all built around this idea called neuroplasticity. And here's the crucial takeaway. Your brain isn't some fixed, unchangeable thing you're stuck with. Not at all. It's way more like clay. It's constantly evolving, forming new connections, all based on how you use it every single day. And this shows you exactly how it works. Imagine your habits are like paths in a forest. The more you walk down a certain path, the wider and easier it gets to follow, right? Well, by repeatedly practicing a new positive way of thinking, you're carving out a brand new superhighway in your brain until it becomes totally automatic. And at the same time, if you stop using an old self-sabotaging path, it just gets overgrown and fades away. You are literally rewiring the physical structure of your brain. How cool is that? Okay, secret number 2 is a real game changer. Look, we all have emotions that just bubble up. Frustration, anxiety, you name it. We can't always control when they show up at the door. But what you are 100% in charge of is how you respond to them. So, how do you actually do this? It's all about creating a little pause to fact-check your feelings. So instead of just reacting on impulse, you take a beat. You observe the emotion like a curious scientist. It's that tiny little gap between feeling something and acting on it that prevents those emotions from hijacking your brain and making you do something you'll regret. All right, secret number 3. This is for anyone who's ever struggled to remember a shopping list or, the key points for a big presentation. Forget boring old repetition. Instead, we're going to build a memory palace. This is a super powerful ancient technique that uses your brain's incredible knack for remembering places. Here's how it works. Step 1. Picture a place you know, like the back of your hand, your house, your apartment, whatever. Step 2. You mentally place really vivid, weird, or even ridiculous images of the things you need to remember in different spots. So if you need to remember to buy eggs, you might picture a giant chicken doing a tap dance on your sofa. Then, to remember your list, you just take a mental walk through your house and see all the crazy stuff you left there. Trust me, the more absurd the image, the better it sticks. On to secret number 4. This one is all about shaking your brain out of its comfy autopilot mode. The goal here is to activate what's called brain integration by forcing the left and right sides of your brain to team up in new and challenging ways. And the best part? You don't need any fancy equipment. You can do this right now. Tonight, try brushing your teeth with your non-dominant hand. Or try stirring your coffee with it tomorrow morning. These tiny little challenges create brand new pathways in your brain and give your overall cognitive power a serious boost. And that brings us to our 5th and final secret, a really powerful problem-solving tool called the 5 Whys. The whole point is to dig past the obvious, surface-level excuses and just keep digging until you hit the real, foundational truth at the very core of an issue. Let's run through a quick example. Let's say the problem is, I just can't seem to save any money. Okay, first question, why? Well, a possible answer is because I spend way too much on takeout. Okay, good start, but we're not stopping there. So why do you spend so much on takeout? The answer might be, well, because I'm always too tired to cook when I get home from work. Interesting. See? We're getting closer. So, why are you too tired to cook? Because my job is super stressful and it just drains all my energy. Ah, now we're getting past the symptoms and closer to the real cause. This whole process forces your brain to skip the easy answers. So, why is your job so stressful? Because I feel like I have zero control over my workload. And here we go, our 5th and final why. And the answer might be something like,
Because I'm afraid to say no to new tasks because I'm worried I'll look incompetent. And boom, there it is, the foundational truth. The problem wasn't really about takeout, was it? It was about setting boundaries at work. And now you can solve the real problem.
Okay, we have covered 5 really powerful secrets. But I want to leave you with something you can try right now, in the next 10 seconds, for an immediate brain boost.
It's called the pinky and thumb game. Go ahead, try it with me. Make 2 fists, hold them out in front of you. Now on your left hand, stick out your pinky. On your right hand, stick out your thumb. Got it? Okay, now for the tricky part. Swap them at the exact same time. It's a little harder than it sounds, isn't it?
So why does this work? What's the magic? Well, this simple little game forces the left and right sides of your brain to talk to each other directly. It basically yanks your mind off of autopilot and pulls your attention right into the present moment, giving you an instant shot of focus. So there you have it, a practical toolkit for becoming the architect of your own mind. These aren't just cool ideas to think about. They are actual keys you can start using today. So the only question left is, now that you have the key, which door are you going to unlock first?